Alright, hey guys, my name is Virus and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the R3 T106 FA. Now this is one of the Italian boys that you can unlock about halfway through the tech tree, and it's a lot of fun. I haven't really figured out what playstyle I enjoy more because it nails all the bases, right? Like, you can be super aggressive, you can get to super good spots really quick. With the mobility of this thing, you have decent firepower, as long as you know how to use it right and what you're doing, and overall, it's just a good tank, and can really just fit the role of a recon tank or a frontline aggressor, as weird as it sounds, and we'll get into why it's so weird that this thing is so good at being aggressive in a bit. But yeah, the R3, so this is the same chassis as the R3 T20, which is the little 3.3 SPAA with the stabilized 20mm on it that I love going around and just harassing people with, and if you played that, you know just how fast this chassis can go. This tank goes, or I shouldn't call it a tank, it's a car. This armored car goes 115 kilometers an hour, which is ridiculously quick. It gets from point A to point B really, really quick. Like, this thing is probably going to be the fastest thing on the battlefield if you can find a road. Off-roading is not very good, I should mention. It does slow down in sand, snow, mud. Water just bogs this thing down so slow, but if you can manage to get onto a road or a map that's mostly urban, you book it around the map and beat most tanks to the early spots that are just coming out of their spawn. And it's like, it's that type of playstyle that probably enrages so many players, because a lot of people I've met in game have been super toxic towards me when I'm using this thing, just because it's so good, it's so quick, and it gets to places you just don't expect a car or a vehicle to be. Like, it's just fun. It's just fun. It's overall just a fun vehicle to play. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a recon vehicle. Like, it wasn't supposed to be at the front lines, obviously with such thin armor. 33mm at the front, 15mm on the side, so 50 cals are penning you from the side at pretty much any angle, so it's going to be super hard to get up close to, say, the Americans, because they're loaded with 50 cals that can easily shred you to bits. But that's kind of why I like playing this as sort of passive, almost poking at your enemy from sides that they aren't really paying attention to. So if you can get around the sides of enemies and get those side shots, the rounds for this thing just work absolute wonders. Now, speaking of the rounds, these are two 106mm recoilless rifles that are equipped on most American tanks that have, like, you know, recoilless rifles, right? It's the same thing, basically. And it can fire HESH and an anti-tank grenade, which is a heat shell. Now, I mostly, in fact, only use the HESH shell. I think at the beginning of this video I'm going to use a little bit of heat, but overall the HESH has been so powerful in this thing, and it's just so good at one-shotting tanks and getting through armor and just blowing everything inside of the tank up. It's a great round. And honestly, when you're so mobile and able to get those side shots on tanks, like, the HESH shell just works better in my opinion. You might use the heat, if it really depends on your playstyle and what you like doing. If you're not comfortable with knowing the armor of enemies, then definitely go with the heat, because it pretty much pens everything at this BR, which is 6.7, right? So you can pen T-30s, T-34s, T-29s. You're going to be seeing a lot of American tanks. And when you have a shell that can pen all of those like butter, it just makes this so much better. Now, I should mention that the double-barreled nature of this vehicle makes it amazing in its own right. Being able to fire one shell, and say if you mess up that shell, like, being able to return fire or get that follow-up shell with your other barrel is so nice, and it's basically like having an autoloader that reloads instantly. And now I should mention that these don't reload instantly. After you fire them, you do have a 12-second reload in between shells, so you gotta be careful. And the shell count in the tank is actually pretty low, and I just called it a tank again. It's not a tank. I'm gonna do that a lot. It only carries 10 rounds, so you really have to conserve your ammo. You would be surprised at how quickly you do burn through ammo in this thing. It's I've caught myself going back to caps just to rearm quite a lot. In fact, pretty much every round in this thing. If you're able to expend all your ammo, it's usually a good game for you too, so it's not necessarily a bad thing, but you just gotta keep an eye out that you don't get into an engagement and run out of ammo halfway through. I don't think I need to drag this intro on too much longer. You all came for the gameplay anyways, so without further ado, let's go. I can't even break down a fence. There we go. Now I'm hoping that we can maybe get onto their hill. Not necessarily look into their spawn, but definitely try and flank some of the guys that... these freaking obstacles that... Wait a minute, I just caught a glimpse of somebody. It's a heavy tank. I'm gonna guess T-32 by that mantlet. Okay, we're just driving this way. Now, let's see if this'll just work. Might be actually a Carnarvon. It is a Carnarvon. Even better. Messed up that first shot, but, you know, 2 barrels. It's so peaceful playing this thing. You'd think it'd be super stressful. But as long as you stay out of the way of 50 cals, you know, I mean, you're fine. Speaking of 50 cals. Got that guy. We'll keep pushing around. There are some guys on our side, so we'll have to be careful of them. I'm just gonna listen for a second. Alright, I think we're good. We're not good because I gotta break through a wall. Jesus, I hate this. This is the only thing. This is the biggest weakness of this tank. Vehicle, car, whatever. Like, you have to use your 50 cals. The only reason I'm not shooting these, by the way, is because I don't want to give away my position. But we got a tiger right in front of us. Stealth is not really #1 priority. Now, did he know I was here? We're gonna third person bush this guy if he pushes us. Gotcha. Now, how's this Tiger 2 doing? Nice, got the AVRE. Tag that guy. I saw a British looking engine on him. No, Ferdinand, don't steal my kill. This is my kill, please. Yes, we got him. A lot of our team is dead, but like, or at least, oh no, they were just hidden on the map. I guess I didn't look. Oh, they're all clustered, that's why. Oh, that was close. Oh, that could have been so much worse than... Oh. One thing I forgot to mention in the intro, you gotta worry about planes. Planes are a huge threat to this thing. They evaporate you. And you can't really counter them because you don't have any roof-mounted MGs or... Well... You don't have any that can look up. You got the spotting MGs, that's about it. And so a lot of the time I have died to airplanes, which is kind of unfortunate because this thing really does well and planes just come along and ruin it. I've had multiple games ruined by planes. Not necessarily ruined, but just, you know, ended. My good streaks ended. We're out of ammo. I just realized that now. Well, we're out of ammo in 1 barrel. That's unfortunate. Don't be smart. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't be smart and use your 50 cals. Alright, well, we got an ace. But, we died. That really sucks. Oh, we got a down tier. I can mess with this. I can mess with this, definitely. Wish I brought an all Hesh loadout now. Because there's not much we're gonna be seeing that we can't pen. Oh, this game just got a lot bigger. Look at all the cars. Alright, as long as no one pops up in front of us, we'll be good. We're already basically behind them at sea, and the game just started. So, I just gotta clean, or not clean, but like clear out this area. It's a Hellcat. Gonna wait for him to come up here. Oh, we're actually out of bounds. Let's head back in. And now we listen.
Attention to the designated grid square.
He's over there, I can hear him. Alright, ready? Let's... I hope he doesn't know we're here. Scout this guy. Nice. Where's that Hellcat? We're shooting that BTR. I don't care. Never mind. He's dead too. I swear I can like hear him over in this area. Oh, he's in there. Is he stuck? I mean, this is just doing him a favor, honestly. I thought he was closer. That's embarrassing. Apparently I'm going blind. But now it's time for some long range shots on these guys. Oh, this looks like it's made for this car. We just pull up here. Bam. Spot that guy. Yeah, I'm going for it. There we go. Who's this guy over here? That looks like it's an S100. If the car would stop bouncing. Am I bad? Oh, he moved backwards. There. That first shell was a heat shell, so it goes a bit faster. Eh. We're almost out of ammo. Shouldn't have brought any heat, to be honest. Yeah, and that's our cue to go. We have an AA coming up to our right now, so I'm gonna get ready for him. We have one shell. If we miss the shell, we're done. Oh, never mind. I'm so glad they added that ammo rack to that thing. It's hilarious. Okay, how did that miss the scout? He's not scouted. I'm staring directly at him. I've scouted him 4 times before, and then it just doesn't work. I mean, this is just a waste of a shell, but if I had Hesh, that would have killed him. Look at how killed his driver is. His driver should have been dead there. Alright, we need to go get more ammo. What are you doing? You don't have a barrel, you know that, right? Kinda need one of those to shoot people. Alright, so there's a T-44 below us. Please? Gun? Down? Down. Down. Thank you. Thank you, gun. You behave. I like that. Caught a glimpse of that guy. It's a tank destroyer. Don't know what it is, though. Other than a tank destroyer, obviously. I hear one to my right. ARL 44. You scumbag! No, I was sitting out in the open. I shouldn't have been doing that. I think we should just be able to go through, like, right under there. I mean, I messed it up. I was moving. I should have stopped, and we would have had an 8th kill. What you shooting at up here? I hear it. Got him. They're on A. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna touch B. Okay, he touched B. Now what's on A? It's dead. Alright, I want the cap. We just did a donut. No, you missed? And we... Hold on. So you tell me. You know what, I don't even want to go into it. That's just proving right there that heat is an inferior shell. I'm back. I hate heat so much. Why? We're going left. We're going left. Nope. Going left didn't work. So, new rule. Don't sit in front of an SU-100. It's not going to work. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video on the R3. If you did, leave a like on the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments if you have this thing in your garage, how much fun it is, and if you like it. Because I don't know if it's for everybody. Definitely the playstyle of this thing is a bit iffy. The fact that you can get 50 cal is kind of annoying. It's not like, you know, so bad that you don't want to play the tank because it's so good, but it is definitely probably one of the biggest downsides of this vehicle. Now before the video ends, I just want to mention I've been trying to make a an IS-3 video, but unfortunately the tank is just so bad and I've been meeting so much like heat FS and getting killed in such stupid ways that it's been so hard for me to make that video. So if you guys still want that IS-3 video, just let me know. But if you don't, I'm not going to play it because it's awful. I've hated my life playing it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.